I had to laugh when I heard Ray Comfort the other day explaining what he thinks evolution is. And he thinks that he's being smart while he's doing it. That is the most mind-boggling thing around it all. You see, here is Ray, and he pictures evolution to be something like this. Imagine you start with something like a primordial soup, and then, after millions of years, magically out of nowhere, a dog appears. And then he smirks and he asks the interviewer, where is that dog going to find a female dog from? Are you always this sexist, Ray? Just an aside, are you always this sexist? You're just assuming that the first dog would necessarily have to be a male, and that the female would somehow be produced in order to serve its needs for procreation. Is that the crack? Is that the story here, Ray? That tells me an awful lot about your mental state, Ray. It tells me an awful lot about your attitude towards even human beings, especially human beings of the female persuasion. It tells me a lot about you, Ray. But that's an aside. It doesn't matter anyway. What's even more interesting is why, Ray, out of what sort of sense of wisdom, Ray, did you choose to use a dog for your example? A dog. Are you aware that there is a good documented history of dog breeding? Yes, dog breeding. And you know what's really funny about that documented history, Ray? That during its history in dog breeding in the last few hundred years, dog breeders have produced new breeds of dogs. Entirely new breeds of dogs. Now, I would like you, Ray, to just follow me in this little mental exercise. A dog breeder has been weeding out his gene pool, the gene pool that he has available to him, all the dogs that he's breeding, and he has weeded them down to a certain set of characteristics that he likes, and one day, out of one of the litters, comes a puppy that is exactly what he wants, or is something new, exciting. What is that puppy going to breed with, Ray? Now, I certainly hope, Ray, that you're not seriously going to suggest that dog breeding hasn't happened. That the whole documented history of dog breeding is a fabrication, is a lie. So, there is a question there that needs answering. And of course the answer is right there, staring you in the face. Because when a puppy with a certain set of traits is created, well, there is a whole gene pool still available around that puppy. All the other dogs, all its family, all its related dogs have genes that are to a large extent shared with this puppy, including those unique genes that make this puppy something special, something that might be a new breed. So what does a dog breeder do? He keeps breeding out of that gene pool, hoping that the same combination, the right combination of genes, happens again, and again and again and again. And then after a while, you've got a whole population of these dogs of a new breed, and then you can start breeding true to this breed. But the first puppy that was created of a new breed had to breed with dogs that were not of the new breed, apparently. Now, evolution isn't that different, Ray. The only real difference between evolution and a dog breeder, because I can already see you smirking there, Ray. I can see you. I can just see how the little cogs are going around in your head and how you're going, yeah, but they're still dogs, you know, you haven't created anything other than a dog. The argument is the same, Ray. You've created something unique, new, that was hitherto unknown, How is it going to procreate? How is it going to propagate all this newness so that a new breed can continue to exist? And the same goes for evolution, except instead of something like 200 years, as spans the documented history of dog breeding, we are now talking about, let's talk of multicellular animals, at least 500 million years, Ray. Have you even the capacity to try and comprehend what sort of a time span that is? You obviously don't, because otherwise you wouldn't be putting forth arguments that are as stupid as this dog argument that you're peddling here. It is totally ridiculous. All that evolution is the same processes that are in place during dog breeding, writ large and over deep, deep time. And I bet you anything, Ray, that you know that. You know that full well. It is not that you are unable to understand it, Ray. Your audience might be, but you are not. You are not unable to understand this, Ray. You are unwilling to understand this. You will not accept the evidence that's right in front of your nose. And you will blatantly disregard it and point blank deny it. The problem about reality, though, Ray, is that you cannot make reality go away by closing your eyes. The facts are undeniable. Life has been on this planet for at least 4 billion years, and it has been evolving ever since. And there is no denying it. So pull the other one, Ray, because this one fell flat on its face. Good day.